What is up, everybody? Dan the Fireman here. Today we're in a parking lot. We're going to be practicing our fundamental motorcycle skills. We're going to be going over tight turn from a stop, a U-turn, figure eight, progressive braking, emergency swerving, and we're going to make sure that all of us are maintaining our skills during this whole situation, especially those that are commuting to work and still have to go out in traffic and still have to utilize their skills. So today we're going to be focusing on tight turn from a stop. It is the basic fundamental skill that will translate into future skills, because what we're focusing on here is head turn and vision, along with tilting the handlebars and counterweighting, and then also friction zone control and throttle control. So all those techniques are exemplified in one exercise, and it will push you into good U-turns and push you into good figure eights. Before we really jump into it, I need to obviously show you what it is we're working with here. And what you can do is find a parking lot, because remember, a lot of restaurants, a lot of schools, a lot of places are closed and they have big parking lots, and all you really need is 3 spaces. And that is going to pretty much be the max of what you're going to need for today's exercise. So 3 spaces, you're good to go. Now, if you don't have a parking lot like this where there's a bunch of lines that will designate where you need to go, what you can do is get about 4 to 6 cones, or get 3 tennis balls, cut them in half, and now you have 6 cones, very high vis green, and that you're able to see. And if you run them over, not a big deal. So there you go, that's all you need. Now, for those of you that want to participate in the Discord and share your parking lot exercises, we have a whole new section where the DDFM crew, community managers, rider coaches, and even myself will help critique and help you. What you can also do is have an action camera, or have a tripod, or have a buddy. Make sure you guys are socially distancing. Have a buddy record with the phone, share it to the parking lot, and we'll help you out, and we'll tell you what it is you can do better, or if you did a great job, or whatever it is. So make sure you guys do that also. So the way the structure of this training series is going to be is I'm going to show you the exercise 3 different times. The first time I'm going to separate each movement. So head turn, handlebar turn, counterweight, and then getting ready to go. So that's kind of like the first one. The second one is going to be a little bit more fluid. It's almost like a blending of all the separate exercises. The third one is going to be blended all the way through and just done correctly. And then I'm going to give you the #1 tip for each exercise that will help you out tremendously. So let's go ahead and jump into this. All right, now that we have everything set up, I want to show you real quick what we're working with. We're going to utilize 1 parking space out of the 3 that we're going to be using for the figure eights and U-turns and whatnot. So right here, if you don't have the actual lines, what I'm having here also is the cones. So I'm going to have 2 cones dictating this is where I'm going to park the bike, and then I'm going to have 3 cones dictating where the end is, where my goal is to not go past, is to stay inside here. So if you want to know, it's just about, for me, 1, 2, 3. I would say about 3 steps for you also, if you want to just measure it that way. And what we're gonna do is try to make it through here and go that way. This is my tripod right here, and this is where you would put your action camera or your phone with a tripod to record everything. So let's go ahead and jump into this one. You don't need the drone up there. That's just to show you guys a little bit extra. So tight turn from the stop is literally tight turn from the stop. So you need to start the handlebars already turned. So when you do that, you're gonna feel the weight go to this foot or this side, wherever the handlebars are turned. So what you need to do is counterweight and utilize your upper body to do that. So turn the handlebars, counterweight, and you notice how I'm looking at the camera? I want you guys to use that as a clue or a cue. That's where your head should go. Woo, it's a little hot. From there, you're gonna go ahead and put it into first gear. So then we're gonna utilize friction zone and throttle control. So once again, we're gonna go ahead and look, tilt the handlebars, get counterweight, get ready for this friction zone, and give it a little bit of throttle. So let's go ahead and do the first one. Now, it's okay to put your foot down. It's okay to struggle a little bit, and it's okay to the handlebars to move. Remember, we're not looking for perfection. We're looking for maintaining of skill. So now that was #1. #2, I'm gonna just do it nice and smooth, but I'm still gonna say what I'm doing. So head turn, handlebar turn, first gear, counterweighting, a little bit of friction zone, and a little bit of throttle. Now remember, the whole point of this exercise is to practice those movements. The head turn, the handlebars turned, the counterweighting, friction zone, and throttle control. That's gonna help you so much when you're out on the street having to do this at a stoplight or in a parking lot like this, trying to get out of your spot without running into the next ones. So this is the 3rd exercise. I'm just gonna do it. So let's go ahead, tight turn from a stop. I want you to do this for 10 minutes. Just go back in line. Do it for 10 minutes straight. So put your tire on the line or in between the cones, turn the handlebars, get a little bit of counterweighting, push. There you go. You're gonna find what works for you. Some bikes are better than the others when it comes to slow speed stuff. So if you want to practice the other way, all you have to do is get on the other side in between these two cones and do the same process going left. So once again, head and eyes turned, counterweighting, handlebars turned. Let's start the friction zone and a little bit of throttle control. There we go. So remember guys, head and eyes looking, handlebars turned, counterweighting, friction zone, throttle control. Those are 5 movements that you need to utilize for this exercise, and then utilize for the U-turn and utilize for figure eights with a little bit extra, a little bit added. But here's the one tip that will really help you out, okay? So when you are ready to do this and you're getting to go, one thing that you can do to help out with that counterweighting is to literally on this side push down and then put your body the opposite way. If you ever feel like you gotta put your foot down, go ahead and put your foot down, but here's the thing, you wanna get good enough to where you never have to do that, so do a little more counterweighting to fix that problem. If you have any questions, once again, join the Discord and we're gonna help you out. Head and eyes, handlebars turned, I'm counterweighting, and I'm getting ready for the friction and throttle control, but now I'm gonna push, see how I'm pushing down? That's what I'm gonna do now. Once we get going, you can push down. So this is what it looks like when you're just constantly pushing down, and we're gonna get ready for the figure eight or U-turns. So I'm pushing the handlebars down while counterweighting. That's all that is. Push this down once you get comfortable and you find that balance, and that's gonna help you out with the U-turns and figure eights later on. So once again, build upon the skills that we have, and it's gonna translate to everything else. So once again, this exercise is just going to be the foundation for the next few. The reason why we have to do this is because once again, we exit a parking lot, we don't want to go wide and hit the other parked cars on the other side. Also, it's going to help us out with stop signs. It's going to help us out getting out of our driveways. So this is a really good fundamental skill to learn that is going to translate to real life things, on top of being really cool when you do some really cool U-turns and figure eights and everything. So guys, if you want to get some critiques, or if you want to get some help on an exercise like this, or figure eights, emergency swerves, emergency braking, anything like that, make sure you join the Discord and then post it in the parking lot section of the training center. It's going to make a lot of sense when you join. Remember, you can utilize a phone or an action camera with a tripod, or go out with a buddy and then have him film it and then show you afterwards, like, hey man, you weren't counterbalancing here, you didn't look very well. As soon as your handlebars turned, you looked the opposite way, so target fixation, or it messed up your shoulders. All these different things can be very helpful to make you a better rider. Plus, on top of it, if you know what you're doing and you want to help out other new riders, join the Discord and let them know, help them out. I will be posting my training exercises. I'll be posting all these different things for the crew themselves to really foster a good environment for you guys. At the end of the day, I can lead you to water, but you might not drink. So I can lead you to the parking lot and you might not practice, but this is what the community is for, and we're gonna help each other out, especially through these really screwed up times, okay guys? So next week we'll be going over the U-turn, and then the week after that, the figure eight. And I want to see you guys in the Discord, so join up. I'll see you guys around.
Yeah. Hey, what is up everybody? Trying a little bit different today. Let me know if you guys like having a small little training session going on at the very beginning. I'm going to try to limit them to about 5 minutes each. That is kind of a rough draft. That video is going to go out Sunday, full draft. Let me know how the audio sounds. I did increase some of the decibels, so hoping everything is going out fine. We're going to be watching a Moto Stars video, but guys, I'm super excited about that. Yeah, Marusin, how you doing? I'm gonna ask a quick question, or not a question. I'm gonna kind of give a brief introduction to the crew and kind of what's going on there. Is that the crew is designed around the SMART rider principles, SMART training principles, and that's what we're gonna be focusing on as a crew. So guys, if you are part of the Discord and you have your YouTube partnership or a membership, your Patreon, or even a Twitch subscription, I did send like an update, like a newsletter to you guys. So if you're part of the crew, make sure you check that out, and it's going to be something that's going to be happening here. And Matt Miller, I will be staying calm. I'm actually giving Killcliff CBD, not energy drinks, but recovery drinks a try, and I'm actually kind of chill with that. You know, hemp derived CBD, so no THC in it and all that stuff. So since I found you last week, I've been binging on motorcycle safety. I really like what you are doing and decided to pay for the channel and try to support this amazing thing you're doing. Fernando V, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And guys, that seriously, if you want to, just click that join button or click the link in the chat and become a member. It really does help out. But for everybody, make sure you hit that sign in button. Guys, we're not going to start until we get 100 people signed in. So while we're waiting for 100 people to sign in, we're going to go to the lounge real quick, and I want to make sure. Remember, to sign in, all you have to do is hit that like button. But I want to make sure the crew understands what we have going on here, guys. We got all this. No food today. No food today. Got some Killcliff energy CBD drinks in there. But remember, crew. Yes, everybody, get in here. I'm talking to the crew. Everyone else is hanging out in the class, including the rookies. That's fine. But guys, we have so much stuff planned. I have these training exercises coming up. If you noticed in the training exercises that I require the crew to help out people inside the parking lot section of the training center on the Discord. I know, like I said in the video, it's going to make sense if you join. So make sure you guys click that click that link for the Discord. It should be in the chat. It will be popping up pretty soon. It's absolutely free to join. And here's the cool thing, and the crew, I'm talking to you guys again. Guys, if they post something in there, remember, we're here to help and encourage practice, so we can't be all like, you suck, you know, all that stuff. So I don't want to see any of that in the Discord at all. The main thing is, hey, this is what we can improve on. You did good here. We're gonna talk about all that stuff. I'm gonna help you guys learn how to be mentors and teachers to regular people, or anybody that's, you know, needs some help, basically. I mean, I still need some help, so it's fine to critique me sometimes. But we're about to hit 80 likes. I think we'll be good with 80 likes, so make sure you hit that like button, and we're gonna start today's class. I was supposed to start my motor lessons this week, but all the lessons and exams got canceled due to COVID, so getting my knowledge here. Awesome tool core. We're going to have some more stuff coming up. If you watch the intro video, you notice that it says that we'll be going over U-turns, figure eights, progressive braking, and then emergency swerving in the parking lot. And I will be sharing my own training exercises. I'm actually going to share my schedule with you guys probably later today or probably tomorrow, but Tuesdays and Thursdays in the morning, I'm going to go out and practice for 20 to 30 minutes each time. So I'm going to get at least an hour of practice a week. And I'm going to record it, and I'm going to share it in the parking lot, and I want you guys to critique me. I'm going to purposely make it to where it's a learning lessons for those that want to critique others. And the main thing here, guys, is that it's a lot like having a training partner at the gym. Okay, so if you have a training partner at the gym or even a personal trainer or whatever it is, they're going to watch you do your exercise, and they're going to say, hey, this looked good. You had good head, chest up, but you know your left knee started to cave in on that squat. So maybe we need to work on this, try out a different form. And that's kind of what we're going to be doing with the parking lot exercises. Take a buddy out there, let them, you know, critique you, help each other out. And that's what the community is for, guys. We're going to be doing some really cool things that's a lot different than going to an MSF. I can't even say the other name because Mr. Lee will want to sue. But here's the thing is you could take any courses you want, and I highly recommend you take them, but I know a lot of you guys cannot afford a class. You want to go out and practice. You want to practice after the class you take. You know, all these different things, and nobody has a community around it. And that's what we're going to be doing today. It's going to be not today, on this channel. We have the absolute best online community. Might as well utilize that. So, guys, we're going to jump into this video. So, MotoStars, all these videos says when bikers are in trouble. We're going to see what kind of trouble these bikers are in. Oh, Peter! I see you on the Discord, man. I'm on the Discord right now. Look at this. Look at that handsome guy. Look at that. Look, what is this? Look at this. What is this guy? What is this guy? Look at this guy. Yeah, only donuts today. I forgot to grab something. Look at this guy. Official crew member. That's so cool. How can I do it? I'm going to use my rock form mount. I'm going to try to copy what he's doing. Yeah. Yeah, dude, that's awesome, man. I love seeing the crew in their gear. This is the station uniform, man. This is the station uniform. Fits like a glove. Perfect. Mine does too. This is the shirt that I literally wore in that training video today. I actually went out and filmed it today. That's why it's a rough draft. So guys, you guys ready for this? We're going to go over some situational awareness. Let's go ahead and get past this intro part though first. That's really loud. It's just wind noise and engine noise. So I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Let me know if the audio is fine. I really want to know. Hi from Modesto, California. I literally live because of what I learned here. Art Duran, that's awesome. Let me know if the audio is fine. I want to make sure everything's good so you guys can hear me okay. I don't want you guys having to, you know, increase your stereo speakers super high up. Let me know. I can increase my audio even more. I don't have to scream. I can increase the audio. So if everything's good, let me know. If it's just a smidge too small or too low, let me know. If it's a smidge too high, let me know. We're gonna make sure that this works great. Peter, how you doing? Sounds good from Toolcore. Capic sounds good. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So guys, these after action reviews, we go over a lot of the situational awareness and where we can apply our fundamental skills. We haven't really talked about or shown the fundamental skills outside of the DDFM Crew website. So the DDFMcrew.com has all these parking lot exercises, and I've been referencing them, but you know what? They're getting a little old, and they were done on my Sportster, so this is what we're going to do, is that we're going to focus on with the FTR, and plus we're going to have it with the tone of do it yourself, be part of the community, be part of the crew. It's a whole new update. Seems to be okay and in sync. Awesome. I know last stream it wasn't. It was just the computer system and everything. But guys, you ready? Let's do it.
Driver didn't notice the biker and still drives out, making dangerous to drive by.
Wait. Okay, so one thing that MotoStar started to do was give kind of like an explanation of what's going on. But that, I don't know if it's a language barrier thing, but I didn't understand anything he tried to say.
The driver didn't notice the biker and still drives out, making dangerous to drive by.
Blind? What? You didn't see me? You could have killed me right now. And you're on camera, so don't with me. Don't with. I'm gonna give it to cops.
What? I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play that again. I'm gonna have the audio up again so you guys can hear. The very beginning is a little bit loud, so pre-warning. A little bit. The beginning is just loud. What?
The driver didn't notice the biker and still drives out, making dangerous to drive by.
Are you blind? What? You didn't see me? You could have killed me right now. And you're on camera, so don't with me. Don't with. I'm gonna give it to cops.
What? Tommy D. Thomas, how you doing in the Discord? What?
Still drives out, making dangerous to drive by. Out, making dangerous to drive by.
It's almost like it was slowed down right there.
Dangerous to.
This happens all the time, guys. This right here happens all the time. The dude is anticipating your path of travel is going to keep going. He's going to get out, so it's going to be quicker for him. He's basically cutting a corner. It's almost like a California stop. He's basically just. But it does. the reaction doesn't warrant what happened. So, I mean, I understand, you know, objects seem farther than they appear with the camera, so take that into effect. So this is closer than what it looks like. It could cause him to be kind of like concerned when it came to, you know, his life and everything. But remember, with situational awareness, guys, so it's a non-issue to us. This is where Coach Hat comes on, guys. Coach Hat comes on. This is where, if you want to look into it as from a coach's perspective, you have to look at it from where this person is at in terms of what's happening. So, like, this person might not have the best situational awareness. To me, it's a complete non-issue, and my initial impressions of it was literally, "Hey, LA, welcome to the crew. Hey, you have a beard, man. You've been a crew member for a while. What are you doing, man?" Anyways, from my initial impressions, for me, it was a non-issue because of my training. So always remember that. Always remember that. If this is a non-issue because of your training, good. There's a lot of people where this is an issue, and this is the type of stuff the crew is trying to fix. So remember, from situational awareness, intersections are going to put you in automatic orange stage. Maybe this person was in white stage. Maybe this person was staying in yellow stage until the last second and had to do some type of brownish red stage. That sounds terrible. So that's quite possibly where this guy is coming from. But from us, as a perspective of a DDFM crew smart rider, that we know that the side profile of a car or a truck or anything indicates that it is an intersection. Remember, we're trying to learn from this. It indicates that it is an intersection. So the moment you see that this vehicle's tires are rotating, you see those tires rotate? It doesn't even, you can barely tell that the car is moving just because you're traveling also. But the thing is, when you see the rims and the tires rotate like that, you know it's moving. So you know this guy's moving. So in this situation, there's no need to be into red stage, but be in orange stage. All you have to do is move over to the right and get in the right lane. There's nobody in your mirrors in the right lane. So what you want to do is just move over, let this guy in, give yourself the best space cushion. You saw the hazard maybe approaching. Who knows if he guns it or not. You're going to move into the right lane. You're going to still be safe about it. He kind of moves over to the right. I'm going to assume a lot of these signs are, it looks like United States. And if it is United States, we're going 68 miles per hour. So that's what I'm saying. That's why when I first looked at this, this is the first time looking at this. When I looked at this, I'm like, it looks like it was slowed down. And when I look at the speedometer, it says 68. I mean, I'm looking at, it says Nails, it says Tireland Auto Center. I mean, the RE, I mean, it might be UK. It might be UK. I mean, do they have AAA in the UK? But I mean, like this, I'm looking at the signs on here, and that looks a lot like United States. So, I don't know. 66 miles per hour. Let's get some more context to where we're at. Well, you know what? There was a Jim Hortons. Or Tim Hortons. Is Tim Hortons a UK thing? I don't know. I know we don't have one in Arizona. Is Tim Hortons a UK thing, or is that like an East Coast, West Coast, United States, maybe Mid Coast? Is there Mid Coast? There's no Mid. Matt, why'd you even write that down? That's stupid. I'm trying to figure out like kind of where we're at. Canada? Do you guys think this is Tim Hortons a Canada thing? I don't know. I've never been to Canada. Canada and Upper U.S. Okay, so let's give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm pretty sure it's kilometers per hour. 68 kilometers per hour. Let's see. 68 kilometers per hour. 42 miles per hour. Do you see how it's slow? Take a look. Look how slow the intro part is, and then it gets sped up the moment it gets close. That's what I'm talking about. Because the only time you ever do that is to hide the fact that you're speeding. It can't be the UK if it's 8 bay. See how it's slowed down? See how it's slowed down? See, it's all slow. It was all slow. And I noticed that his right hand never... Oh, what am I talking about? Guys, look. Look at this. Never mind. It's Canada. Take a look. Whoa, what the heck? Stop. No, his name is Canadian guy. So this is Canada. So Canadian. So 42 miles per hour in this area. It's wide open road, not a lot of hazards. Okay, so that makes more sense.
Still drives out, making dangerous to drive by.
Are you blind?
Either way, this does not warrant this response. Either way. Like, you guys are blocking traffic. You guys are having an argument. It's a non-issue. So as crew members, we already know. We already know this part right here.
The driver did not.
So you see the pattern, possible hazard, orange stage. Excuse me, it's intersection. Get over it.
Notice the biker and still drives out, making dangerous to drive by.
Yeah, we're moving on to the next one.
Are you blind? What? You didn't see me? You could have killed me right now. And you're on camera, so don't with me. Don't with. I'm gonna give it to cops.
All right, turn down the audio so we can listen to this one. Oh! So, was there... I'm drinking my CBD. Guys, I'm real quick, this is not a sponsored thing, but I do have an affiliate link for this. It's a discount and a few other things. I'm testing this with the flavor and everything before I give it out, because I only promote stuff that I truly like, and so far I like this one. The purple one tastes like ass. I don't care. But yeah, I'm gonna see what it does and if it's beneficial to you guys. Anyways, this is really relaxing. I like CBD. Anyways, the thing that slowed him, or the thing that stopped him from getting hit, was he took his hands off the right handlebar, which is the throttle. So when he took his hands off that, the mechanism that happened was that it engine decelerated. Well, I mean, I wouldn't know what it tastes like, Matt. It's just a metaphor or something. But he took his hands off the right handlebar, and that allows the engine deceleration, which is actually going to slow him down. What you could do instead of that is just apply some brakes and don't flip somebody off. You know what I mean? That's simple as that. So the moment you see this, because remember, we're in orange stage in the intersection. Doesn't matter. We're in orange stage. Sean, this is the orange one, and this one tastes good. This is orange. This one tastes good. See, well, I'll talk more about that. I'll talk more about that in the Discord. I just want to let you guys know that's how I do things. I test things out before. I've tested a bunch of stuff, and I've turned down a bunch of stuff because I didn't feel like it was good for you guys, because it wasn't good for me. So let's go back. So orange stage, anyways, we should be in orange stage. So as soon as you see this guy, I mean, you can even tell what lane is this guy in? I mean, what lane is this guy in? He's in the turn lane. So you see this, it's a green light for everybody with it looks like a yellow arrow for everybody. So green light for everybody, yellow arrow for everybody. What that means is that the person has to yield to oncoming traffic. He doesn't look like he's slowing down or stopping. So this is that moment where you kind of just take it easy. It's like, pretend that you're a really crappy rider and you don't know how to shift in a second, and take your time getting across when you see something like this. That's what people will think. They'll be like, oh, he's just going really slow. But what you're doing is that you're slowing down, waiting for this guy right here to make a decision. Are you going or are you not? Are you going or are you not? And that's what you're doing. So you're slowing it down. You're not, you're getting ready. Everyone else thinks you're just kind of going slow, but in reality, you're looking for this guy. Soon as he does that, he's in your path of travel. So you have two options. You could speed up like this guy just did and then take your hand off and flip him off, or you can roll off the throttle, get ready to apply the brakes, and then just kind of see where he's going. Because if you guys remember, what is the pattern? What is the typical behavior of a driver that's turning left right here? Do they want to just go straight into you? Are they here to kill you? Are they here to hunt you down? Are they here to do anything like that? No, they're not. What they want to do is they want to get out of the intersection and go on with their day, which is going to be over here to the right. It's off screen. You can't see it. They just want to go. That's what they want to do. Now, everyone makes mistakes, or they're just not paying attention, because we talked about that real quick. Inattentional blindness, motion-induced blindness, everything. Our brains really screw up and mess with us. So right here, roll off the throttle or apply the brakes, get ready to go around to the left, go to the gap that's opening, not closing. This gap to the right is closing, and just go on with your day. You could just be like, man, what an idiot. I'm so glad I saw that before it became a problem, and now I'm off with my day. So that's what I would have done. That's what I've done. Accelerate in 301. How you doing, man? See right there, the only reason why he slowed down was because he took his hands off the handlebars. Now, who knows? Maybe this person in the car, I give the benefit of the doubt to everybody. Maybe this person in the car literally didn't see you. Their mind is, this is after work, and their boss just yelled at them. They've been having a tough time at home with their significant other. It could be anything, guys. It could be anything, and they are just not thinking. And they're not bad people. They're just not thinking. And at the end of the day, what do we have control over? We have control over ourselves. We have control over what we want to do. And who knows, maybe this finger right here is the one thing that puts them over the edge, and they do something they're going to regret. Running you over, basically. They're going to turn around, road rage, run your ass over. They're going to regret it because they're not bad people. They couldn't handle their emotion that day. So let's not add negativity to the world. Let's accept the stupid shit and then move on.
It's really hard to understand this driver's behavior.
His talk, I watched the max risk crash video. The dude made almost full recovery. Is back to riding, but the helicopter ride cost him $42,000. Insurance covers $6,000. Confused in EU. So we don't have nationalized healthcare. We have basically a private party healthcare type thing. So it's, it depends on your insurance, and it seems like his insurance only covered $6,000 out of the $42,000, and that's a huge problem. That's a huge problem. There's a bunch of different things that you can do about that, but at the end of the day, that's why I tell people to take it easy, because you never know how much things are really going to cost. A $350 class, an MSF BRC1, a 300 to 350, wherever it is in your area. I know some states subsidize it, and it's only like $50 or it's free. That is way cheaper than a hospital or helicopter thing, right? Mustang Sal, how you doing? So it's confusing in the EU, but here's the thing, that's just the way it is until it's fixed or changed up in United States, but there's also insurance coverages that you could have. So more than likely his insurance saw the video, or more than likely the insurance was like, we're only going to cover your bike or something like that. You know what I mean? So that's why you need to have good insurance and a few other things, Oh, there's my... Whoa, hey, oh, hey. All right.
It's really hard to understand this driver's behavior.
So the driver cut him off.
It's really hard to understand this driver's behavior.
I don't. That was dumb. How? Look at the title. When bikers are in trouble. How is this biker in trouble? How is this an issue? Like, this one wasn't an issue. I don't even want to talk about that. Trying to get a look at his speedo. That's the red line. Or not red line, that's the RPMs. I know it's 45-mile-an-hour road. Like, I don't get how this is trouble. I'm trying to make a learning moment out of this. So, I mean, it's the speed limit's 45. Maybe he's accelerating to 45. He's accelerating to get up to 45. But more than likely, in this situation, he's probably going about 60. He's probably at 60 right here. You know what I mean? Like, he's trying to catch up to his buddy. His buddy's probably going 45, so he has to get faster than 45 just to do that. So right here, guys, when we talked about the first video of today, where that car was merging, or that truck was merging into it, and we all are like, what the heck is going on here? This right here is another indication. So when we look at this, you could barely see the red car, or the blue car. You can barely see the blue car, but that's not the biggest thing. I mean, that could be anything. That could be a sign. You know, it's just a blue blob, right? But what's the one pattern? What's the one thing that we could definitely take from this? We could definitely take from this to understand that this is an intersection. Take a look at the street lights. Look at the street lights. You got a street light right here. You got a street light right here. That's a good indication that's corner to corner. That's corner to corner. And that's typically for pedestrians, especially around residential neighborhoods. They typically have street lights corner to corner. That's going to let you know, hey, if it's corner to corner, why is there a corner there? If my road is straight, oh, there's an intersection maybe. And then also, look, there's a gas station. That's where a lot of cars go in and out of gas stations, parking lots to merge back. Guys, this is an intersection. So what do? We go into orange stage. Yeah, I'm getting colorblind here. This is orange stage. You should go into orange stage just a little bit until like a threat appears. Like if you're getting closer and closer and closer, you don't see anything, like there's no cars, and then you go back to yellow even before the intersection's over. But definitely right here. Definitely right here. Definitely right here. So you can see the light right there, the light pole. That's a corner right there. Now, I know the one behind us wasn't. But look, the one behind us wasn't, but there's a pole right here right next to this opening. And then this pole is just directly across. So right here, we're still accelerating into the hazard. Just because our buddy's way up ahead doesn't mean we should try to catch up to him, especially right now. Right now, what's pertinent? What's the thing that's going to hurt us? Catching up to our buddy, is that going to hurt us? No. Catching up to our buddy is not going to do anything right now. We need to focus on what's important. What's important right now is this blue car possibly getting into our lane. Now, this blue car could just get into that first available lane like they're supposed to. That's great. But how often does that happen? How often does that happen? Now, they choose whatever lane they want. So, with me, I'm immediate orange stage, and all I'm going to do is roll off the throttle until I see that their whole car is nose pointed in the lane that they're originally wanting. So if I see this part right here, where how the car is kind of sideways in an angle, if I see that all the way into that lane, that means they're going to go into my lane. Like that. You see how it's still transitioned like that? I'm going to tell you guys right now, this car wanted to get into the motorcyclist's lane and saw last second. You see those brake lights? Look at the brake lights. The person applied the brakes to stop themselves and then turn left. This guy was going to get into our path of travel. Why did this motorcyclist not hit them? Because of luck. Because of luck. Guys, I don't trust luck. I really don't. It's great when it happens. Oh man, it's like the cherry on top, but I want the cake first. The only way to get the cake, guys, the only way to get the cake with that little cherry is to make sure you're practicing your situational awareness and being a smart rider. And yes, 80 CJ5, I saw that and I just, oh, I love doggos. See? Last second, decided to get back in their lane. It looks like a beagle. A little cute doggo. So that's what I'm talking about, guys. Can't have luck. You need to have situational awareness. So in this situation, orange stage, orange stage, orange stage, orange stage, red, red, red. Back to yellow. And what do we do in red stage? A lot of times, especially in this situation, when we see this, start to go into red, rolling off the throttle, waiting and looking to see what this person's going to do. And then while you're waiting and looking to see what this person's going to do, where's your escape routes? What is it that can you do? What are you going to do? Write it in the chat, guys. What would you do right here, this situation? What is your escape route? What emergency maneuvers would you do? Because I want you guys to figure out and think for yourselves. Okay? I'll let it play one more time just for that. So high beams, ADCJ5, someone was asking if high beams would have helped. Can you go over single light versus tri-lights? I mean, I can go over high beam, low beam, because that's what a lot of vehicles are equipped, a lot of motorcycles are equipped with. They can work, but what you can do prior to the intersection is present yourself a little bit. Because remember, the goal is safety, not catching up to our buddy. So present yourself because you see a hazard. Hopefully they see you and you're in that lane. Remember, motion-induced blindness is a real thing. Tri-lights, I mean, I'm assuming you're adding like more lights to your system. That's way, yeah, that's advanced. All right, let's watch this one, guys.
Another situation in which the driver cuts off the biker nearly pushes him off the road.
What? What? Hey, Grimbeard, rev bomb, the panic brake. Yeah. Let's listen to this one again.
Another situation in which the driver cuts off the biker nearly pushes him off the road.
The car's not moving. He wasn't moving, he was waiting. He was waiting. No, guys. Here, I don't want you guys to think that this is a normal red stage. I don't want you guys to think that this is like oh crap, everyone's out to kill us, you know, because they're in the path of travel. Guys, everything's in our path of travel. Okay? Inertia's trying to stop us every second, every moment. Okay, This is dumb. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to say those words. I see you, Matthew Owings, with the $10 donation. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I don't know why it's not popping up. It's upsetting me a little bit. Hope it does, but I called you out right now. Thank you so much for that, man. I really do appreciate it. Guys, if you'd like to be a crew member, please click that link in the chat or click that join button. Guys, this right here is a complete non-issue.
The biker nearly pushes him off the road.
No, he didn't push him off the road. He's waiting to go into there. So in this situation, hey, there it is. There it is.
situation in which the driver cuts off.
So he didn't cut him off. There's no movement. There's no what's up? How you doing, Mark? There's no movement. He's waiting. Now it's scary. So once again, my initial impression of this is stupid. My coach hat is on on my bald head to make sure it doesn't. Oh, I bet you I got sunburn from today's training. So what can we learn from this? What can we learn from this? Now, this it's kind of like scaring you, right? You're very unsure. So this is fine. This is that unsure, uncommon thing in a common situation. It's common that this road is typically open, but it's very uncommon to see like a trash truck sideways in the road. So as a firefighter, if I ever saw something like this, like we're on our way to a call and we saw something like this, I'm thinking, okay, there's something might be wrong. Something might be wrong. Now, as a motorcyclist, it could be he's making a decision, or hopefully he's doing okay and he didn't like pass out. That's my thought. It's not like, oh crap, this guy's gonna hurt me. So
The biker nearly pushes him off the road.
no, it's not the same rider. So he wasn't pushed off the road. What he did is he gave himself a good space cushion. So if you see a situation like this, burn this in your memory, guys. Burn this in your memory if you ever come across a truck like this, a dump truck. Burn this into your memory. If they are not moving, more than likely they're just waiting for your ass to get by so they can go inside and dump this trash. They should hopefully be off the road, but they were getting ready to turn. Whatever it is, burn this in your memory. What do we do in this? What can we do in this situation? What's the best practice here? The best practice on this situation is to slow it down. Like I say for everything, guys. Guys, I say this all the time. Roll off the throttle, slow it down, and then wait. Like figure out, okay, is this guy going? Is this guy not going? What's going on? How do I navigate this? Do I have to swerve? Is this an emergency situation? It's like, what are you doing? And the only way you're going to get all that thought process in your head, the only way you're able to think of all those different scenarios, the whys, hows, what, is by slowing it down. Just rolling off the throttle, maybe applying a little bit of brake and slowing it down. But look at the road after it. Go have fun. Get back up to the speed limit as fast as you can. Have fun. So right here, not a non-issue. Slow it down, get an idea. So if I'm riding, I'm like, okay, what the heck is this guy? Okay, one second. Everybody, like I'm telling everybody on my comms because I'm riding with the crew, right? Hey, guys, 1 second. We got this truck. 1 second. Take it easy. Stay informed. Oh, 1 sec. Oh, he's not doing it. He's just waiting. Okay, guys, let's go. Just take it nice and easy. Go around. Make sure he doesn't hit us. That's it. That's all you do. And exactly, I love the way you're thinking, man. Suda, stop vehicle, maybe pedestrian. So maybe he's like waiting for pedestrians. So when you're slowing down and you're like waiting to figure out what's going on with this guy, you're like, oh, there's a pedestrian. Okay, everyone, calm down. Slow down. We got pedestrians. We got a truck. But if you're speeding through it, you don't have that time. You don't have that situational awareness. So if you just speed through it like this guy's doing, you're not going to be able to see maybe the pedestrian, maybe the trash that fell out, maybe he's gonna go. We don't know. But you're making all these decisions, these really big situational assessments with a high amount of speed. We're covering hundreds of feet per second at some speeds, guys.
Another situation in which the driver cuts off the biker nearly pushes him off the road.
Didn't cut him off. Didn't. So guys, so far today, what have I been saying when it comes to situational awareness? Now I understand we can't walk everywhere, we can't be slow everywhere. But remember, we need to buy ourselves some time until we get to the point where we can go fast, the speed limit, and still do all these things in a half a split seconds and nanoseconds. But when you first start, when you first get your situational awareness going, you have to separate things. You have to give yourself as much time as possible to make decisions. And then once you have this burned in your memory, once you have patterns and things burned in your memory, you're able to do all these things like this, like it's nothing. And so you can go the speed limit. You don't have to roll off the throttle. You can get ready for the brakes. You can make better executive decisions once you figure these things out. A lot like a beginner rider when you first when you first started riding. You know, I'm gonna get on. One sec. I'm getting on my soapbox, guys. When you first start riding, you are step by step by step. You know, step 1, what do I do? Step 2, what do I do? Step 3, what do I do? Step 4, what do I do? And it's all about, you know, one exercise. There's 10 steps to one exercise. You can't do each step one by one by one. You have to slowly link them together and then get faster and faster, faster, and then get faster and faster, faster until it's not 10 steps. It's one step. Same thing with situation awareness. You're following this step: white, yellow, orange, red, brown. You're using the OODA loop. You're orienting yourself. You're observing everything. I like doing orient first before observe, but it's observe, orient, decide, and act. You're having to do all these different things with situation awareness. You know, where do I position my body? Where do I, you know, put my bike in lane position 1, 2, or 3? Do I roll off the throttle? Do I apply some brakes? Do I prep here? Do I stare at this? Is this a hazard? I don't know if this is a hazard. Is this a hazard? You start going through all these different steps when you first start doing your situation awareness, and then it slowly morphs and morphs and morphs and morphs and morphs until now it's combined with your fundamental skills. You have good situational awareness, and you're able to just do everything fluid, and you get into this flow state when you start riding. But your flow state, the thing that you're so zoned in, yellow stage, guys, you're so zoned in, you have absolute control of the bike, you have control of your safety, you have control of where you're going, you have this, you have this, you have this. Guys, that is beyond, like, amazing when you ride. I don't want to be sitting on the motorcycle. I don't want to be the passenger to the motorcycle. I don't want the motorcycle to take me somewhere. I want to feel like I am the motorcycle. I want to be a part of the motorcycle. I want to be in control of something for once in my life. I want to do it. I want to be a part of that. The only way you could do that is if you think for the bike. The bike's going to take you straight. The bike's going to take you where you want it to go, but your brain has to get you there. Don't be a rider that just sits on the bike. You're not a passenger, guys. You're not a passenger, and the bike's just going to magically get you where you need to go safely. You have to actively be a part of that. You have to actively be a part of that. Before you can, I love Adi Varsa, don't think, feel. Yeah, exactly, but before you can feel that, before you can do that, you need to go through step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5 for that exercise until it becomes step 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, and then it's 1 through 6. You know, whatever it is, it's going to smooth out with practice, with practice, with practice, with practice, with practice, with practice. You have to. You have to. Unless you want to be a passenger. I don't think anybody here wants to be a passenger. I just okay. As a pedestrian, you're in a residential neighborhood. Pedestrians are going to walk across the street. The pattern here, the scenario, it's a neighborhood. Where do people live? Neighborhoods. Where do people walk? They walk in their neighborhoods. I walk 5 miles a day in my neighborhood every single day. I cross the street when it's safe. I look both ways. This guy was looking at his phone. This person's probably looking at their phone and looking at whatever it is in their hand. Guys, this isn't the place to look at your phone. You know, crossing the street is not when you want to look at the phone. You want to look at their phone if you're on the sidewalk out of, you know, obvious hazards, but it's not my safety. It's not my emergency if this guy gets hit, right? I'm going to take care of him. I'm going to help him, but it's not my emergency. Anything that happens to me or my family is emergency. This guy, not an emergency. I'll help him. If he gets hit, I'll help him. But I'm not going to stress about it. Well, actually, you know, Peter K, like I wasn't angry. Like, that's the thing, guys. Like with CBD, like this last thing, I wasn't angry. I was like disappointed. But I think if you could notice, like I noticed that I immediately went from first impressions of this is dumb to let's go back to coach hat. So I think that's good. Maybe we'll see if it lasts throughout the whole stream. I chugged half of it beforehand. I think that's one way to do it because, you know, it's obviously CBD oil. So oil and water doesn't really mix, so you want to shake it up. Like it says to shake it up. And then I chug about half, and then every time I do it, I take a big swig. That's kind of like how you get through it. But it works. We'll see. All done. Maybe, Sherman. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Kitty cat. That's exactly what you do. That's exactly what you do. That's exactly what you guys see what he did? That's how you handle it. So he started to slow down. He recognized that there was a road hazard. And with animals, you don't know. With animals, you don't know. Right? Like, what are they going to do? See how he slowed down? And then as soon as the cat was like, I'm going to juke you, bro. Look at that. The cat's like, I'm going to juke you. What are you going to do? He's like, I'm going to... Freaking cats, man. I swear. Freaking cats, I swear. They're like, we're going to get you. I'm going to attack. Wait, no, you're too big. I'm going to run. That's what happened there. He's like, what's going on here? And what the motorcyclist did was he slowed down. He waited for the cat to make a decision. And the cat made a decision. Yeah, no, exactly, Mustang. No middle finger for... Hey, cat, what are you doing over here? Hey, get out of here, kitty cat. Like, no, there's no finger for the cat. Cats are meaner than humans sometimes, man. I like cats, too. I had a cat named Dexter that was like a dog. He'd play fetch. I loved him.
This clip shows how dangerous lack of focus on the road can be.
There it is. Oh, locked up the brakes.
Okay. Wow. That was my up.
Whoa, that one's going to be interesting. This one, I absolutely don't need to really add any more to it. Here's the thing. The one thing I really like about this is, and this is Firefly. Are you in the chat? I could have swore, Firefly, you look familiar, or you sound familiar. Let me see if, oh, come on. Let me see if you're, I could have swore you were a part of the Discord. I could be wrong. Alright, so not much I can really add to this other than the fact that, you know, obviously pay a little more attention, but she was able to do it ahead of time. She was able to do it at the end of it. Remember, if your situation awareness fails you, your fundamental skills will save you. Hopefully. Okay? I think so too, Scarlett. I think so this is good. This is a good, yeah, that's interesting. She was able to say, hey, it was my fault. That is what I want you guys to take away from this. When you are thinking and you're like, this is, I screwed up. How can I make myself better? That right there, if you do that day in, day out, and you're only 2% better, 1% better every day because of it, guys, come on. That's 365+% a year. And that right there is huge. Be like 1% better every day, guys, if you can. And if you mess up, don't worry. Don't worry. Skip a day. So right here, this is what I like. I'll play it through with good audio.
This clip shows how dangerous lack of focus on the road can be.
Ooh. Okay. Wow. That was my up.
That was good. That was good. I like that. I like that. That was good. Yeah. kitty cat, go bye-bye. All right. Let's see if we can hit 10 members today. What do you guys think? Crew, share what the membership is all about. Let everybody know what the membership's all about. We're at 1 new member today. Let's see if we can hit 10. It's been 51 minutes since the class started. Let's see if we can get the last 9 in the back half. You know what I mean? So right here, this is what I'm talking about when I said there's not much I can add to it. The situation awareness failed this rider, but the fundamental skills saved the rider. So what could we talk about when it comes to the situational awareness portion?
This clip shows how dangerous lack of focus on the road can be.
All right, right there, path of travel. Even if you're not paying attention to the light because it kind of blend in, right? The light blend in. There you go, 80CJ5 with all the emojis you get as a YouTube member. You click that join button right next to the subscribe button. So if you guys are chatting right now, you're gonna have to minimize the chat and click that join button, or click the link that's in the chat right there. Anyways, so this light right here, it kind of blends in almost, right? I didn't see it until now. It kind of blends in. How you doing, Legram? It kind of blends in. But what's the one thing that we definitely can tell that could be a hazard to us? It's these cars right here. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. I need a bigger green screen. These cars right here. You see the sides of the cars. That is the profile that we do not want to see when we're on the road. What we want to see are what's way ahead of us, which is just the back end with taillights, right? That's what we want to see because that's the path of travel that everybody's going in. When we see the sides of vehicles like this, that's not what we want to see. And especially if they're moving. If they're moving towards, where the nose is at, that is going to make it to where we have a huge issue with a path of travel possible violation. So if these cars stopped right here, is it still a problem? No. If the cars keep going, it is a problem. Hey, Matt, how you doing? Yeah. I got Matt was filming with the Matt cam in the intro video today. So the tight turn from a stop video, he's out there flying the drone. You'll see the drone in the video. So right there, that's pretty scary. It's pretty scary. Now, it's like, okay, do we have to stop? This is going to be a little controversial topic right here. Do we have to stop? What is it that I talk about? Number one, safety, our safety. We are responsible for our safety. Is stopping going to be safe for us? Is stopping going to be the safest thing for us right here? Like slamming those brakes, making sure that we stop before the light, right? Or is what I talk about making sure that we avoid hitting something and crashing? I don't talk about, hey guys, make sure you stop at every red light. Hey guys, make sure you stop at every stop sign. Hey, you should, but hey guys, like if you don't, you're gonna die, right? If you don't stop, you're gonna die. No, I don't say that. So in this situation, if you're going to slam the brakes and panic brake and dump the bike, how's that safe? How's that safe? So do you guys think, once again, thought process, guys, here. I'm not saying do it. Legram, welcome. It's going to pop up here. I appreciate that, man. I'm not saying do this. This is, there it is. When I say this next step, it's not to recommend it. It's this is a tool that you can use. If there's no path of travel in here and last second, like let's say there's no car here, and last second you see that it's a red light, there's no cars around, you did really good situation awareness, how about go through? Keep going. Right? If you can't stop in time safely, go through as safe as possible. Right? That's just my thought. If it's safe to do so and there's no traffic, or if there's an escape path and you can't stop because a car is right behind you, not paying attention either, if you slam the brakes, they're going to hit you, or if you slam the brakes, you're going to dump the bike, and it's safe enough for you to do this, to go through the light if you had to. That's where I'm getting at here. It's not recommended. That is like last second brown stage. Oh shit, I screwed up. My situational awareness is failed me. My fundamental skills of progressive braking sucks right now. I know how to swerve really well, so I can swerve between this, but I can't stop in time. Its total stopping distance is going to be good enough, and then you do it. Why not? Controversial topic. It's illegal. Accept the consequences. Once again, I'll accept the consequences of a cop writing me a ticket. Hopefully I can plead my case right then and there. I'll plead it in court if I can't. But I'd rather that happen than go to the hospital and pay thousands of dollars. Right? See you later, Lion. That's kind of where I'm getting at here. Now, that's last minute. That's last second. If everything failed, I mean, the only way you're going to know if everything failed is if you understand situation awareness and what you can do in a parking lot, right? If you know your braking sucks, then maybe you should go practice your braking. But in the meantime, if you can't brake with this much total stopping distance without dumping the bike, maybe you need to swerve and escape. That's where I'm getting at with that. So let's watch it one more time and move on to the next. We got 2 new members today, 8 more to go. Let's do it, guys. $2 a month.
Focus on the road can be.
Ooh. Okay. Wow.
Exactly, Captain Kirk. Exactly, Captain Kirk. Very good. Checking his pants. So on that one, you couldn't see it. Guys, you're not going to see a deer. So anybody that hits a deer, Scarlett, if anybody that hits a deer, don't blame yourself. Don't blame yourself. Unless it was like a deer just standing there and you just kept riding straight into it without slowing down all that stuff. If a deer runs out from the side of the road, split second while you're riding, couldn't see it, couldn't do nothing, it's not your fault. Yeah, that's exact. See right there? Nothing you could have done. And exactly what this rider is doing what Scarlett says. That's one where you stop for a minute and take a breather. Guys, your heart rate is elevated after something like that. You're like, oh shit, oh. You're like that. What stage did you just get put into? You got put into red stage. You're not zoned in, relaxing, right? Guys, you're not zoned. Take a look at on the top right of the screen real quick. So relaxed, prepared, and aware is yellow stage. That deer knocked you into red stage, or even brown stage, to be quite honest. So panicked. You want to get yourself back to yellow stage where you have good situation awareness, you're relaxed, prepared, and aware. Because if you just keep going and you keep taking off and you're still in brown stage, you're going to miss everything. You're going to miss... Oh, Tool Corp, welcome to the crew. What is up, man? How you doing? Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, Daniel Parker. Love your name, man. Love your first name. Just saying. Welcome to the crew. Yeah. Welcome to the crew. So if you're in panic stage, you're in a brown stage while you're trying to ride, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad because now the next hazard that's coming up, you're just panicked. So pull off to the side of the road and just get yourself back, talk yourself back down to yellow stage. Take a good breather. Laugh it off with your friends. That's where a lot of evolutionary scientists, and I'm just throwing this out there, it's all a theory. A lot of evolutionary... Oh, big boy Chico! Welcome to the crew, man. Damn, we're getting some good ones. Woo! A lot of evolutionary scientists believe that laughter came from, like checking the bush, like, oh, I see some rustling in the bush, and you look down, and it's like a little bunny rabbit, and then it was like, that's funny. We thought it was a wolf gonna eat us and kill us. That's where a lot of that kind of stuff happens. So that's what they think laughter comes from. So when you pull off to the side of the road, laugh about it. Hey, that would have sucked, right? That would have sucked. But let's go ahead and keep going with our day, man. Let's keep going. But I gotta take the crew. We got 3 new members: Big Boy Chico, Daniel Parker, Tool. How do you say your name, man? Tool Core. And I gotta take Legrand back here too, guys. This is the crew lounge. Hey. This is the crew lounge. This is where the crew gets to hang out and play some video games. I do play on Twitch sometimes. This is where I play. But we do have a crew lounge on the Discord. If you don't know what a Discord is, you're missing out. But the Discord, we have a ton of fun. We're hanging out the whole time. But this is where the crew gets to play around and hang out. Watch the streams from in here. Play some pool, some foosy balls. And then right there, the best online motorcycle community ever. 3,000 plus members in the Discord. Guys, we're just getting started. Let's get back to class. I know that's what you guys are here for. This is an absolute free class for everybody. Make sure you click that sign in button. And that's that link. Oh, James Waller, welcome to the crew. Eric Gose, welcome to the crew. James Waller's a veteran crew member, guys. Veteran crew members don't have to clean the bathrooms unless they want to. So Eric Gose, welcome. James Waller is a veteran crew member. You just skipped the line. You're not a rookie. You're not a crew member. You are promoted to veteran. Welcome. Really do appreciate all of you, whether rookies all the way to DDFM Legends. You guys are 100% amazing, and I can't wait. I actually got a lot of stuff for the crew members coming up. Love it. 5150 Red Pill, welcome. Oh! We're crooked here. Oh, 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 oh! It's hard to make out, but we have priority. The oncoming car has a giveaway line, so they should have stopped. That's not what caused him to crash. Or that wasn't the mechanism of the crash. As he hits me, my number plate goes under his wheel, causing it to slip.
What's that? On my side. I've got pain in my side.
Probably broken ribs.
No, I just... on my side. It's not that bad, no. Just... no.
There.
Yeah, I'm okay. I just need a drink, to be honest with you.
Alrighty. Thank you, Scarlett, for getting the chat to keep going. Guys, remember on Thursdays, it's members only chat. So in order to chat on Thursdays, you need to become a member. But you guys can watch. That's the cool thing, is everybody can watch. So right here. Jeez, this is a long video. Alright. Can you see very well? No. This is why people ride staggered. This is why it's recommended from the MSF to ride staggered. Not only can you see better because you can see what's ahead of you, but if anybody swerves left or right, nobody's going to hit each other because it's 2 seconds in front of this person. And then if you want to, for the person in front of this person's way up here, that's 4 seconds. So 4 seconds between this person right here and this person right here. 2 seconds between this person right here and this right here. And that's so you have the best line of sight. And then also any type of swerving maneuvers. That's why. So last second he finds out what the problem is. So this, you see how we closed the gap? Look how quick that was. We're reacting to the motorcyclist in front. When you have better vision, you can see far ahead. You're reacting to whatever anybody in front of you should be reacting to. So you're reacting at the same time as the person in front of you if you have a good line of sight around that person. That's huge. It's not like a domino, right? It's more like you could see what's over here. This is you. and you could see it. So if they start to slow down, you could start to slow down. It's not you have to wait for this person, this person, this person, this person. By the time this last person slows down, boom, you ran into them. You don't have a lot of time. So right here, starting to slow down. Rev bombing does nothing. You need to slow down. Roll off the throttle, apply the brakes. Roll off the throttle, apply the brakes. 2 more members when we hit 10. Can't believe it, guys. You guys are insane. I think my goal for every stream is 10 new members into the crew, and I'm putting you guys to work. You should check out the crew lounge on the Discord. I made a notice to some of you guys. I'm going to put you guys to work. And then right at the end, why do you think it dropped? That's the moment he applied the brakes. Look at that front. Look at that hand. Look at that hand. Look at that hand. Look, no braking. Look, you see the lever. You see the lever right there? When are we going to apply the brakes? So there's rolling off. There we go. We're reaching for the brakes. Reaching for the brakes. Oh, that's pulled all the way in, guys. That's pulled all the way in. So now we're probably going to start sliding. You see how the weight transfers forward? So take a quick look. This is what I look for, guys. So you could see, jeez. You could see like the key chain. You could see the road. You could see this. You could see between the triple tree, the gas. You could see the gas tank right there. Okay, so this right there is normal body positioning. So the moment he applies that brake, no, the moment he rolls up the throttle, see how his body switched forward? That's weight going to the front tire. That's his body going to the front tire. He rolled up the throttle, deceleration, which causes him to move forward. Now watch this. Slammed it. Look what we see. We don't see any of that. His body is right on the gas tank. So he's got a lot of weight on that tire, but he gave it way too much front brake. Way too much front brake. He just kept sliding. And since he hit that and there's no traction, there it goes. There's the dumping of the bike. It's on the license plate. And then left side injuries, easily broken rib. When he was talking, he's able to inhale. He's able to inhale whale. He's able to inhale, but exhalation, getting the air out, is what was causing him problems. So, quite possibly, I forgot the name. Scarlett, you need to help me out here. It's floating ribs. Paradoxical movement of the ribs. I know all that stuff. Watch, he can inhale. Inhaling whales. So you can inhale, but not exhale. Very well.
What's that? My side.
Flailed chest. Yeah, Sean. There it is. Easily a flailed chest wound. Paradoxical movements. Basically, your ribs do this. So paradoxical movements, like when you inhale, your chest expands, right? When you inhale, your chest expands, but when you exhale, it contracts. But if you have a section of ribs broken like this, and you start to inhale, exhale, if this is broken, it's just going to free float, and it's going to cause pain, and it's going to cause you not to want to breathe. No, Harold, the lead biker stopped because of a hazard up front. This car right here was not supposed to be there, caused this rider to apply the brakes, And then this rider couldn't see ahead of the rider, because look, you can't see ahead of the rider because of bad lane positioning. And so he panicked at the last second. So not good, not good. This is why you need to have good line of sight, ride staggered, even if the person in front of you is not who you're riding with. Like there's times when I'm riding a motorcycle and then another motorcyclist shows up and we kind of like connect, you know? Like he's in front and I'm like off staggered. And I don't ride super close. I ride possibly like 4 seconds behind, even though it's supposed to be 2 when you do staggered, but I give him a little bit more space. But I ride staggered with that person, and I adjust however they're riding. And that gives me the best line of sight. So if that person slams the brakes and I'm not paying attention, they're gonna go like this. So like this is the person, if they slam the brakes and this is me, they're gonna go, you know what I mean? Not gonna hit me. So if they're gonna slam the brakes, but I'm like right behind them, boom, we hit. So that's why you ride staggered. Uh-oh. Sorry for dirty lens. It was the end of the moto. Let's see some dirt rage.
You think it was worth cutting in front of me like that and almost killing me? When did I cut in front of you? Right in the back of the thing. You come right in front of me when I was going up the face of the ramp where the two splitter is. You came right in front of me. Dude. Oh my way. They endo died.
I'll take it the second time with you. I looked twice. There was nobody there.
Bro, your back tire was right in front of my bike and I died. All right, is it really worth it?
I didn't see you.
See, no matter who you are, if you feel threatened, this is where road rage starts happening.
Go back again. I don't know what to tell you.
That was a nice tight turn from a stop. I don't really care. Well, let's see. He's given some evidence. Let's see.
Good thing I have my entire moto on the GoPro and I watched the entire thing, and the only part that he's even in it is in this clip right here. So now it's the end of my moto, I'm tired, I'm just cruising around, slowing down. Now that's him right here. I've seen him a couple times in this moto sitting on the side of the track right here. Now this is a fast jump, so I go around it so I don't get in anybody's way or get landed on. And then that's him landing on the jump way back there. I look twice, that's him way back there. I get on the track, I'm staying all the way on the edge of the track, not getting anybody's way. Now I'm exiting the corner, he's entering the corner. So he's not even close to me yet. So I get all the way off to the side of the track to stay out of everybody's way. And then he comes by right here.
So what you perceive might not be what's real. So should you get angry all the time? Right? I mean, I learned I can't trust my emotions with my own mental health. I have to think logically with evidence. And if I don't have evidence, I'm not allowed. I don't let myself get angry. So that's that. Oh, man, that head. Ay. There's the head. Boom! Bounced. Look at that. Look how high it bounced. So there's the head right before it hits. There's the head when it does hit. Actually, right there's when it hits. And look how it bounced to the same height. Same height. Oh! It doesn't matter if you're wearing a helmet, guys. I'm going to tell you this right now. That's a traumatic brain injury. That's a concussion. Oh, yeah, I haven't even... exactly, Scar. I haven't even talked about the hip, shoulder, ribs, any part of that right arm, possibly left hand, knee. I haven't even talked about that. No impact protection. Let's go back. Look at this. That's a normal hoodie. Normal... Are those new... Oh, so close to being a Nike. Those are New Balances. Those are actually really nice. Those are those... Those are the ones I like. Anyways, nothing, no gear other than a helmet. This is why I tell you guys, if you're going to practice anything, if you're just going to get on the motorcycle, wear full gear, guys. Wear full gear. Thank you, Red Necro Devil. Subscribe, man. That's cool. Guys, we're 2 members away from 10. That is my goal today. If you'd like to become a DDFM crew member and help support the channel, on top of that, be good community ambassadors for motorcyclists, do it. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Ow, ow, ow. Boom, boom, boom. So road rash, very high impact. You know, in fact, is there more to this video? Let's find out. 625. This is Grom Squatch. Biker down R6 crash. Let's see. Guys, we hit 410 viewers. You guys are amazing. Oh my gosh, there's more. Oh, it's only a 20-second clip. There's a crash in my Honda ground. We'll watch that one too. Is there anything in the description? Out just doing this thing and brake fade happened. Bike dance and then he belly flop. Bike is in bad shape. Rider's okay. There's some rash and bruising. He'll be back in no time. Everyone be safe out there. Oh, not at all. Welcome to the crew, man. Welcome to the crew. One more and we hit 10. Anything after that is that cherry on top. Let's take a look at this one. Oh. It's kind of like me going off-road with my Sportster. Alrighty. Welcome to the crew, man. Welcome to the crew. Can't see. Can't see. Cannot see. Oh, Stantler 16. Welcome to the crew, man. Always good to have you around. All right, good vision, good following distance. Oh, careful about that driver. Running red light. All right, move off to the side. Not your emergency. So all this was a crazy ass driver. That's all that was. Man, look at that. Do you guys want to deal with that? I mean, it's one thing to have to repair your bike, you know, a couple $1,000s, but it's another thing to be damaged, right? I'm really surprised I didn't see some flex seals in the chat for this one. I'm actually kind of disappointed. Kind of disappointed in the crew today. Just kidding. Oh, Jeremy! I think I said that right. MTO3, I could say that. Welcome to the crew. Appreciate it. I'm really surprised. I'm a little disappointed in the emojis. This doesn't warrant a flex seal. I mean, come on, it's perfect. I mean, you gotta flex seal the tires, you gotta flex seal the bike, you gotta flex seal our brains. Come on, there's some flex seals in the chat. SA, yeah. That's 11 now, so I'm good. We're good. If you guys want to join, do it. But my goal is 10 a day, or 10 every live stream. Whoa! So that right there, look at the driver. Look at the driver. As soon as you see that, if you're following somebody, this is a good lesson. If you're following somebody and you see that, start increasing that space cushion, guys. We don't know if they're having a medical emergency or if they're drunk or they're pissed or whatever it is. Stay away from that. Stay away from that. You do not want to be in front of them. You don't want to be at the side of them. You want to be behind them and watch it. You want to watch the stupid shit happen. There's nothing you can do on a motorcycle to stop this. Remember, our circle of control, influence, and concern. Should we be concerned about this? Yeah, we should be concerned, but what can we control about that concerning event? Are we going to try to influence this person? Are we going to influence this person and not drive like a dum-dum? Nope, probably not. So what can we control out of that concern? We're concerned this person can hit us. So what can we control? Get behind him and slow it down. Give yourself a space cushion, because if they slam the brakes, guess what? If you're a good enough space cushion, you can get around that person and get out of there. But if you're in front of this person and they decide to run red lights and hit and just randomly hit stuff, you're in a big problem. Big problem. See you later, Florida. See, he did exactly that. So this guy right here did a good job. Look at that person's going ahead. Screw it, I'm going to watch this dum-dum. Stantler, EMT, I would love to have you in the Discord if you're not already in the Discord. We're going to be doing some more stuff. So we're utilizing, guys, in the Discord, we're utilizing the SMART training, the SMART rider principles. And part of that is the R is rescuing other riders, other downed riders with medical training. So it's always good to have EMTs or anybody that's gone through accident scene management in the Discord to help out and answer questions if I can't. Same thing for any rider coaches or anybody that's taking the BRC 1, 2, advanced class, intermediate class, 3-wheel class, whatever class it is. It's good to have you in the Discord because that is part of the M, SMART, maintaining fundamental motorcycle skills. You guys can help out tremendously. Anybody that's really good with situational awareness, same thing with the S. Anybody that works at like cycle gear or at REVZILLA or Get Load Cycles, anything where you can talk about gear itself, I'll need you in the Discord for acquiring, the A portion, acquiring and utilizing personal protective equipment. And then we're going to combine it all together for a crew, and we're going to do the T portion, which is the teach and mentor other riders, and that's what we're doing in the parking lot section, the training center section. So guys, I need smart people, smart rider. I need smart riders. That's what it is. I need smart riders to help me out and be a part of the Discord and help out. This is your way of giving back. This is your way of helping newer riders. This is if somebody has a question and you're able to answer it with your knowledge, do it. That's all I'm doing, guys. That's all I'm doing. Like I'm out here trying to gain as much knowledge as possible so I can share with those that ask those questions. That's what I do. He ran the red light. Imagine if you were stopped. Imagine if you were stopped right there and he ran it. If you're stopped right there, this is where it's a big problem. Felicimo, what? You don't have to share it in the chat, dude. Private message me, man. Let me know what the sad news is. We take care of each other, and you know that. Felicimo, you know that. We take care of each other. We listen to each other. We men to men, side to side, right? Side to side conversations, shoulder to shoulder. Let me know, man. Let me know. And if it's something you want everybody to know, let everybody know in here. Let everybody know in here or in the lounge, or you know exactly where, man.
Where?
Oh! Ah!
Man!
But thank you for the donation. I forgot to say thank you for that. I care more about what you said.
Wow.
All right, let's go back to that. Sorry, guys, I got distracted.
Where?
That right there, red stage. Boom, red stage, man. Easily. This guy's not supposed to do that. It's a solid white line. See, that's why it's solid. You're not supposed to cross that last section right there. That's like three dashes. Oh no. Felicimo, man, I'm so sorry to hear. Damn. Damn, dude. Man, if you need to vent, you just need to like let it out. Go. You understand? We have a mental health section. You know that. Yeah. Damn. Damn. Take care, man. Take care. Right now, the priority is you. You know what I mean? All right, so right here, once again. Sorry, that was a big squirrel. Right here, once again, open lane, right? Open lane, bunch of vehicles stacked. That's a pattern. So this is, and then it's an intersection. So the pattern plus intersection plus being side by side with vehicles, definite orange stage. Definite orange stage. You want to make sure you recognize this and get ready for any type of emergency action.
Where?
Right here, you can either slam the brakes or accelerate and get yourself out of there. I mean, that's really all you have. I mean, you could swerve left if you really want to. He does a little bit of both. He accelerates and swerves left. But remember, what we have up ahead, we have that median. So you can't swerve too far left because you're going to hit that median.
Watch out!
So that's a natural reaction. So if you yell, watch out, not a big deal. But look how far he got pushed out. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to how much space cushion do you really have. He did good. He did good. Now, to save some extra movements, because remember, the whole point is to keep things simple, right? To save those extra movements, you have to minimize what it is you do. So honking the horn, screaming, rev bombing, those things are wasted movements. They don't add to your safety. What it's going to do is it could take away from a positive movement, which is in this situation either braking, swerving, or acceleration. The reason why I say that, swerving to the left to increase the space cushion, acceleration is considered an escape route. Deceleration is applying the brakes is an escape route also. So you have those three options. You can't swerve to the right. You can only swerve left. So escape to the left, escape in front, or escape behind. And he did escape to the left and front, which was good.
Watch out! Man!
So how many times have we seen somebody panic brake? How many times have we seen people panic brake in that situation? So he chose the right one. He went into red stage. He didn't do brown stage. He went into red stage. So he did a very good job. So yeah, Rosemary, the person probably heard. Because the window was down. Yeah, I agree with that. But look at that. Look at the space cushion we have. We utilized every single ounce of it. And that was good. He did a good job. Very kudos. Kudos.
Wow.
I don't know. Hey, it's Rev with Kev again. That was yesterday's video.
I wondered what a driver who doesn't accept lane splitting by bikers is capable of.
Whoa! What the?
Alright. Alright, you too. I don't know. I got nothing planned. Yeah, I'm down. Oh, nice.
Surprise!
Whoa! Dude, this is California, bro.
Hey, this dude's behind us.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Dude, that dude has a gun. Keep going straight. Oh, go to Bear Valley. Yeah, make a left on Bear Valley. This guy's chasing us. Holy. Run it, run it, run it. Oh my god. Go, 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 go.
Oh shit.
Go into Stater Brothers.
Oh shit. The dude, that truck. Oh, look at him in the mirror. Casey, dude, you're fucking awesome, man.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I would have probably done the same thing. I would have ran. Yeah, I can link to the original. It's Rev with Kev. I'll link to the original. I'll put it in the description. It will be updated. The description will be updated. So after this video ends, after the stream ends, you'll be able to get it. In fact, I'll just do that right now. I'll go back to the beginning of this one. So Rev with Kev. This is his. This was only 5. Oh, this was 5 days ago. Oh, shite. This was 5 days ago. Oh, no. These are all the backups, guys. So just in case, like, this video is actually pretty good. So I'll put this in the description. It will be below. It'll be right at the end. It'll be right at the end. Well, not at the end. Right before the My Partners part. So let me do. I'm updating it, guys. You said you wanted it. Rev with Kev Gun Thang. There you go. Rev with Kev Gun Thang. So it should be in there. So if you refresh the video or your browser or whatever, it should be in there. So let's go back to the beginning, kind of what caused this. And when I say caused, I mean what was the reaction? This is the car right there. Okay. So what was the reaction that caused this Chevy Suburban, whatever, to get so pissed? So I'm going to let it play again, but I'm going to increase the audio just a little bit, so it should be about the same audio as what my voice is right now. Before we jump into that, Casey Roskwitalski, yeah, boy. You who are watching something insane, man. What's up, boys? Just real quick shout out to Casey, man. You've been awesome. I can't wait for the DDFM camp out this year. It kind of got postponed because of this whole thing, man. It'll be good to see you again. Drink one of those Santan IPAs again, man. Yeah. Okay, California, legal to lane filter. California, legal to lane filter. California, legal to lane filter.
If you ever wondered what a driver who doesn't accept lane splitting by bikers
Doesn't accept lane splitting. That's what the guy's trying to say.
is capable of.
That right there is insane already. Now, when I said, whoa, I was talking about this part right here. Yeah, we need to get you the right tent and the right sleeping bag, man. This right here with the motorcyclist coming in on the right side, I didn't like that as a motorcyclist. That was incredibly reckless right there. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, dig it. Right here. That motorcyclist on the right. That's not what you want to do.
Alright, you do.
So at this point, he says we didn't realize we were being followed because at the end of the day, when we saw the guy was stuck behind those vehicles, it's the assumption of, yeah, well, this guy's, we're all good. Hey, what's up, man? He's in his lane. He's not doing anything, whatever it is. Whatever. So truck guy already had a bad day. It's exactly what I was talking about when the person was flipping off the other car. It's like, who knows? Maybe that could be the last straw. Somebody's, for that day. They could have a terrible day. Robert, yes, I definitely will. My guess right now, it's probably gonna be winter time when we do it, and it's probably gonna be somewhere in Oro Valley area. So still Tucson. But there's an area that I'm scouting out, and if it's wintertime and there's the thing I'm thinking about has a lot of parking, and since it's wintertime, it's going to be nice out. So I didn't forget. This whole thing kind of screwed us up.
You do.
Just real quick, I don't know what the speed limit is. I understand that it's sped up, but just take a quick look. They're going 64 miles per hour. Now, let's say that's not the speed limit. I don't care. What we're doing today is we're going to talk about kind of what this other guy did. 64 miles per hour. The other guy to catch up to them was probably going 80, 90. Yeah, Casey last year it was really cold because on Mount Lemon.
I don't know. I got nothing planned. Yeah, I'm down.
They're going the speed limit now. They're going the speed limit now. 458 people. I just looked at how many people are in the class. Do we have room for this? Do we have room? I need some of the crew to get to the lounge. I don't think we have enough room in the class. Holy crap. 460? Guys, there's no reason why we're not at 15 members. We're at 11. My OCD's kicking in. We need 15 now. Yeah. All right,
nice.
So right here.
Surprise!
Soon as you see that, you need to go into red stage. Like, we don't talk much when it comes to road rage and stuff, but really right here, like this, no. We didn't create this situation. This guy made this his emergency, right? We're running short on chairs, guys. Do we need to update this stuff? We need to get a bigger classroom. Oh my gosh.
What? Hey, this dude's behind us.
Where's the gun?
It was at this.
I don't see that. Where did he see the gun? I mean, his glasses look all screwed up.
Behind us.
Elmer Fudd! Welcome to the crew.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Dude, that dude has a gun.
So maybe he saw it. I don't think Kev is making this up. Let's watch it. This is interesting.
Keep going straight. Oh, go to Bear Valley. Yeah, make a left on Bear Valley. This guy's chasing us. Holy. Run it.
Okay, so once again. Okay, here's the thing. We got 12 members. That's awesome. Leaning down, Kev took as reaching. Okay. If you are going to run stop signs, I ran stop signs I don't know how many times, but I did it safely, and I did it in a fire truck with lights and sirens. I did it in an ambulance with lights and sirens. So, I'm not saying do this. What I'm saying is you still have to slow down enough to see if there's any hazards, and then you go. Okay, by law, at least in Arizona, we had to come to either a complete stop or slow down enough. Like, I think actually by law we're supposed to still stop. We're not allowed to bust through things. Oh, Felicimo! Staying off the motorbike for at least 2 weeks to stay safe for the self, because riding in bad mindset is definitely not a good idea. Take your time, man. Take your time. Grieve. Go through the process. Recognize all stages of grieving. Okay. Recognize every single stage. Okay. Denial, bargaining. Anger. Acceptance. What's the fifth one? Somebody. It's all out of order, but recognize each step. Recognize that you're in each step. And then if you go from anger to bargaining back to anger, just realize you're going to keep doing that. Okay, man? We're here for you. Hang out in the Discord. We know. Okay? And in fact, there's too many people in the classroom. I need you to hang out in the lounge. Man. Hang out in the lounge. Have a good time. We're here to take care of you. As crew, this is the crew lounge. Crew members, hang out in here. Have a good time. Share your thoughts. Share everything. I just wanted to say, this right here, the best online motorcycle community. Not because we got a bunch of members today, but because I see in the Discord them taking care of you, Felicimo. Man, can't imagine. Really can't imagine. Let's get back to class. I know you're not trying to derail me, but we all know that I suck with squirrels, and honestly, you're more important than this video, to be quite honest. Okay? So if you guys would like to join the Discord and hang out with all of us, you know, just click that link right there. All right, so we still have to stop. We still have to look for hazards.
Oh my god, go, 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 go!
So that guy right there, he did the same path of travel as the motorcyclists. He passed these people in a bad spot. So you know, this isn't, hey, mister, you dropped your keys. You know, hey, I found your wallet. No, this guy is trying to track you down and get to you in a very aggressive manner, you know?
Go into Stater Brothers.
Look how close he is. Now, remember, objects appear closer than they are. Or objects are closer than they appear. There you go. And he cut off this driver too. So look at this driver right here. So we're almost about to head on with this car driver. That truck behind us is going to do the same thing. Same thing, CR. I thought he was going to low side it. Man, that would have sucked. And that's a good thing to understand, is that, guys, if you're ever in the situation and you low side or you make a mistake, the guy's just going to run you over. It's game over. One thing I would have done differently here is like, hey man, meet me at my house. We're splitting up. I would have split up. The dude's right on them. Yeah, Captain Kirk, I agree.
Oh my god.
It's nuts.
Okay, thanks for watching till the end. I hope you've enjoyed it. See you soon in the next video. Ride safe.
Oh! Pedestrians, they'll get you. They'll get you. They'll get you. 15 more minutes left in the class? Really? 15 more minutes left in the class.
What is...
Oh, that was quick. Yeah, 15 more minutes left in the class. We're going to go over some of these things. We're not going to have a crew meeting afterwards. I'm having the crew meeting in the crew lounge on the Discord. I did share on the Discord something very important for crew members, some new things coming up. I'm literally integrating you guys into my coaching and teaching, and I'm going to utilize you guys. So at the beginning, 486 people. At the beginning of this live stream is going to be a training exercise. So if you rewatch this and you just watch the beginning after the countdown, it's the training exercise for a tight turn from a stop. That is going to play into a lot of stuff. So there's a lot of things that I'm showcasing in the Discord. So make sure you join the Discord. Click that link. It's absolutely free. If you'd like to become a member, that helps out the channel, but at the same time you're signing up to possibly help other people. Okay, so you're not just helping me, you're going to help other people in the Discord if you can, okay? So let's get back to this. We got 15 more minutes. Let's see if we can get 3 more members in 15 minutes. I think 1 every 5 minutes would be pretty fun. If we get all 3 right away, that'd be sweet. Yeah. Let him. Get away from him. Just stay away from him. Don't antagonize. It's funny, but it's... Oh! Kaufman! Welcome!
The driver cuts the biker off 2 times. The second time he almost caused an accident.
Got you on camera doing.
Moving on.
Just go on. Come on. Forget him. I got him on camera.
Patrizzi! Access denied 631. Welcome to the Discord. Antwan.
Swerved right over Tyler.
Welcome.
I got you. You want me? Come on. Come on.
Alright. Smalls, welcome to the Discord. What are you doing? Okay, just standing up. Play stupid games. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
When the 2 bikers finished refueling and were waiting for their buddies, they decided to hang around the station a bit. But there was a man who didn't like it.
What?
You got security cameras. You know they got cameras, eh?
So?
You know they got cameras.
Where's your shoes?
Bloody fucking cameras. Got it? Get the out. What? You gonna wait for the cops too, mate? You gonna wait for the cops? You got the lucky doing counties around here.
Sorry, I can't actually hear you much. Sorry?
You're lucky I didn't see you guys do anything.
Oh,
Or you'd be on the same list.
We weren't doing anything. I literally came here on 1 bar of fuel pump. Oi! This piece zone. Have you got it done? Yeah.
You take it by your license, cunt. Done, mate.
Are you planning on turning right? Are you planning on turning right? No, you can't turn right. Just because your indicator. No worries.
What?
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh
No! No! No!
Wait.
No, Kyle, no!
Oh, his gas tank.
No, my pin. Wait,
No.
this is his pin. Oh, sweet. Yes, my bike still
No,
works.
Kyle.
Wait.
Thing bag.
Your foot got stuck here.
2 more members, everybody. Let's get 200 likes also. Sign in. You gotta get credit for credit hours. Sign in.
Without any signaling, one of the drivers
2 more
suddenly
members.
decided to turn right, forcing everyone
Be
to
a new
brake
record. All right, we'll watch that. Sorry, I was talking. What I was trying to say. 2 more members and a new record. We hit 200 likes. Woo! 2 more members will be a record. Yes, Stantler. Yes, go ahead. And then also, I mean, as much as what I'm trying to say, Scarlett's also an ops chief. So Scarlett is an EMT. She'll be able to help also. But yeah, you could definitely message me.
Signaling, one of the drivers suddenly decided to turn right, forcing everyone to brake hard.
What do I talk about, guys? Come on, what do I talk about? Vision! Vision. 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 Damn, Robert, you want to go for 250? Let's get 250 likes. That's what Robert wants. Hell yeah. We only got 8 more minutes though. We only got 8 more minutes. And we're going to do the training video at the end too. Oh, one more. One more member. We hit the new record for a stream. One more. We hit a new record for a stream. Oh, Belial52, welcome. You got a sweet little stash. You're going to get a beard next month. Oh, thank you. Welcome to the crew. Check out the crew lounge in the Discord for some updates. I'll share some more a little bit later. Woo! All right. So vision. I want to be able to react to the car in front of the red car. There it is. Yeah. I want to react to the car in front of the red car. I don't want to react to this car. I want to react to the car in front. Age of ranks! We just hit a new record. 15 crew members in one stream. I've never done that. You guys are insane. It supports the channel on top of we're creating a new movement. I talk about it in the, like I said, in the crew lounge. It's a lot of behind the scenes stuff. We're creating a new movement. We're creating a new culture. Chris Fields, welcome to the crew. You guys are insane. We're creating a whole new culture. Thursdays are members only chats. Tomorrow we're doing another stream at 10 a.m. instead of 2 p.m. like we did today. So 4 hours earlier than what this one started. So 6 hours prior to this kind of time tomorrow. Anyways, we're going to be doing it again. Oh, you guys, it's humbling. It really is. It's really humbling. I think we get a new emoji, by the way. Let me know what kind of emoji in the crew lounge. Let me know what emoji you want. But I want to react to the car in front of this car. That's why I get in the best lane position. H Goats, what's up? So as soon as I see that this car was wanting to do this, I would have reacted the same time as this car. If I can react the same time as the car in front of me, I am good. Brandon Hayes, this is live, man. How you doing, Brandon? Woo woo. Yeah, buddy. This is live. So right here, braking, not enough total stopping distance. Not enough total stopping distance. Guys, right here, you got to swerve. You just got to swerve. But where are you going to swerve?
Decided to turn right, forcing
There's no real escape paths. So if my escape paths are taken away from me, Alberto, I'm waiting for it to pop up, dude. I know you became a member, man. I see it. I see it. It's going to pop up. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, 16. Anything over this is a new record. It's a brand. We'll see if we can beat it some other time, but I doubt it because you guys are insane. Oh, there it is, baby. There's no real escape path to your left. You can go right. That could be an escape path, so keep that in mind.
Everyone to brake hard.
But now that escape path to the right has been taken by that car. So the only thing you can do, remember, you want to have 2 of everything. You want to have 2. You want to have 2 escape paths, whether it's left, right, forward, or backwards. Those are your options for escape paths. Now you can combine forward and right. You can kind of lane split. So I mean, really, you have like 8 options, but you need to realize your orientation to space around you. That's the biggest thing. That's why I choose orient first. There's observe, orient, decide, and act. That's the OODA loop. Kill Switch Queen. Dude, you're awesome. I've been watching your stuff. I love your little, not little, it's that your custom bike that you keep winning all your damn awards on. Thing looks sick. Mad Max style. I love it. You guys should check her out. I got distracted again. So yeah, forward, backward, side to side. If you can't do any of those, the one thing you have 100% control over, control over is the space cushion in front of you. So in this situation, rolling off the throttle, letting that car get way ahead will create a space cushion. This right here, that space cushion, a big space cushion, is your escape path, is your total stopping distance. You want to create a space cushion big enough for total stopping distance. That's the reason why I create such a huge space cushion. And when somebody decides to come in, because I created such a big opening, all I do, if they came in, all I'm going to do is increase it again. And then increase it again, and then increase it again, and then increase it again if I have to, because that right there is my section. 2 is 1, 1 is none. If you have 2 flashlights, 1 breaks, you still have 1 flashlight. If you have 1 flashlight and you absolutely need it, you can't see, it's pitch black, and it breaks, you're done. 2 is 1, 1 is none. Have 2 escape paths. Have 2 escape paths at all times. 17 new members, Felissimo. Man, I appreciate it, but take care. I just want you to take care of yourself, man. I appreciate it. You've been the best. You're the MVP of today. Woo!
To turn right, forcing everyone to brake hard.
Yep. Better space cushion. Oh! Oh, I thought that was his head. Oh.
Next, we have a few clips which show how careless drivers can get.
Happens all the time. Non-issue. Walk away from it. We'll let this thing play. Speed limit. Good. You saw it. Move on. Move on. Move on. Move on. You can't see around this car. You're in a bad spot. Move on. Move on. Move on. Move on. Get better vision. Better lane position for vision. Move on. Move on. Oh, car in the wrong lane. Scary. Watch out. Blind spot. Okay, you're good. Can't see very well. Yeah, watch out. Oh shit. So not every time a truck wants to talk to you, he has a gun. Not every time a truck wants to talk to you, he has a gun. Oh, let's find out what happens there today, guys, on today's episode of Dan the Fireman Show. Let's go. Woo! I'm in a good mood. Maybe the CBD did work, man. Oh. You guys notice the difference? 90 miles per hour to go see if his buddy is okay. Going the speed limit, going this way. So that's what I'm talking about when it comes to being in red stage. There you go, I made it quicker. Being in red or brown stage. Remember when that deer came out? And it almost hit us, and the guy pulled over, and I was mentioning, hey, calm yourself down, take a breath, relax, because if you ride in this heightened sense of fight or flight, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. This is exactly what's happening here. He's going 60 miles per hour. He got knocked into a panic, and now he's riding 90. Now, this is kind of justified. This is in a way, you know. But here's the thing. Could you make a bigger mistake going 90? Like, is 90 the only factor that you're doing? Is it the only thing that you're doing when you're in a panic? No, you're not thinking, you're not looking, you're not doing anything outside of going straight. I need to get from point A to where my friend is right now. And that's all you care about. You don't care about cars, you don't care about potholes, you don't care about all that stuff. So it's really important to, yes, it's an emergency, but it's not your emergency. And that's why I keep talking about that. It's not your emergency. So, You need to calm it down. You need to relax. And then when you get there, what are you going to do? If you're in a panic state, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What if the guy wasn't standing and he was laying down on the ground? That's why, smart rider, guys, the R portion. Rescue other riders with medical training. This is why you need to have, at minimum, bystander assistance training from accidentscene.org. And I'm going to be coming up with my own training system to where it's just bare knuckles. This is what you need to do if your buddy crashed. Do this. Only do this. And it's going to be very, very, very simplified, but it's only going to take care of the life-threatening issues. I don't care if he's comfortable or not. If he's dead, it doesn't matter. He'll thank me later for keeping him alive. So guys, remember, it's not your emergency. It is your friend's emergency, or it's whoever it is emergency. So let's watch this part again. I know we skipped it, but I want to make this a big deal.
You did? Thank you. Okay.
Marcin, B. Hayes, Meshba, welcome to the Discord. Look at 90. He said somebody stopped in front of him. So more than likely it was what, a panic brake? He slammed that rear brake, lost traction, dumped the bike. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely want to go to the certified training. So just like all the training stuff that I do on this, guys, all the training stuff I do on this channel is literally just for those that, like, they can't make it to a class, or they can't do a class, or those that are maintaining their skills that they learned in class. You need to have in-person training. You really do. There's this huge benefit to in-person training, not just YouTube stuff, okay? I bet you if I had somebody walking me through my lawn care and how to set up my rainbird drip, it would have been a lot easier than me searching YouTube and figuring it out over the course of 3 days. Okay, you know what I mean? So you're going to get a lot more benefit out of actually going to a class. So I highly recommend taking a class, and I'll give you resources of what classes to take when I do these training scenarios and stuff like that. Okay, guys? Exactly, Melly. Exactly. You'll take what you can. I missed that. Whatever. Car, side of the car, pattern. Car, lights. That's uncommon in that situation. You know, no headlights should be facing you. The headlights should be in a different lane. He did good by slowing down. Side of the car, pattern, slow it down. There you go. Lane filtering creates its own problems. Lane filtering does create its own problems. It saves in some areas, but it creates them in other areas. This right here, a pedestrian crossing in a business area, is one of those situations. Another situation is very low escape paths. Path of travel violations happen all the time when lane filtering. In this situation, we can't swerve left or right. We'll hit a car. We can only accelerate, decelerate. So what can we don't want to accelerate into the hazard, so all we can do is decelerate and then find an open spot to now navigate towards and get away from that. So right here, he was applying the brakes and he was going to go to the left lane, and that gap is closing, so now he switches to the right lane, and that's what he had to do, and he did it. Simple as that. Same thing. You want a horn emoji? Alright. Alright. See you later, Zabo. Good observation, Brandon Hayes. Some of these people seem to have slow reaction times. It's because they don't see the patterns ahead of time. They're literally not driver profiling, if that's even a thing. Like, they're not going into orange stage in the default scenarios of I'm in a blind spot, orange stage. Coming up to an intersection, orange stage. I'm coming up to a turn, orange stage. Everyone rides in white or yellow stage. Like that's the normal rider. Everybody rides in yellow or white stage. Nobody goes to orange, and very rarely do we see red stage, and then we see a lot of brown stages. So that's why we're becoming smart riders, right? We're all being smart riders about it. That was a good question, dude. That was a good statement. That was a good statement. We're all becoming smart riders because we're utilizing situational awareness. And then guess what? Guess what, guys? You're not gonna have close calls if you practice your situational awareness. You're not gonna have close calls. If you have a close call, then something failed. Unless it was a deer or a kid running into the road. Intersection. Why are they stopped? Why are they stopped? Slow it down.
Okay.
Yeah, so this right here, it's like it's a green light. Traffic should be flowing. Why are two cars side by side? I don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows why the cars are side by side. So if you don't know, it's like going. It's a haunted house. We're going into a haunted house. What's around the corner? What's around the corner? Is somebody gonna jump out at me? What's around the corner? What's going on? What's over here? What's over here? I'm gonna take it slow. You don't, guys. If you guys are batshit crazy, you guys are gonna go through a haunted house like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Where's everybody? That's what you're gonna be doing if you're crazy. If you're like me, I'm scared of shit, and I'm gonna be like, okay, what's around the corner? Hopefully the guy in the clown mask with the fake chainsaw isn't gonna come out. I'm going to put my kids in front, I'm going to put them in front and be like, hey, what's around that corner? Check for me. That's what this is this situation right here. That's this situation right here. What's around the corner? What's around these vehicles? This is that uncommon thing in a common situation. What do we do? Right? What do we do? Slow it down. Treat it like it's, okay, what's around the corner? Maybe it could be It could be a kid that's running. It could be a dog. It could be a pedestrian. It could be a massive thing. It's at night. We don't know. It could be a giant pole across the road, right? It could be a pole across the road. It could be debris, and we're just gonna be like, these guys are stupid and just gun it. No, guys, you need to slow it down. You'd be like, well, okay, why are they stopped? Oh, they're not stopped. They're just talking. Screw you guys. Bye, and then take off. You see what I mean? You don't know until right now. Once right now, you're like, oh, what? All right, bye, and then you just go. You know what I mean?
Okay, thanks for watching till the end. I hope you've enjoyed it. See you soon in the next video.
Okay, see you next video, MotoStars. Thank you for allowing us. We'll watch Cool and Angry Cops. No, we're not gonna watch that one. We're not gonna watch that one, guys. I just want to say real quick, I'm gonna give a quick little demonstration, or not demonstration, demonstration. Whoa, what's on the board? What's on the screen? Matt, are you gonna take care of that? I'm gonna just tell the crew real quick. Hey guys, we have a lot of new members. We got 17 new members today. You guys can go play some Crew Lounge. We have the best online community, I think, touring other riders. So after our little meeting, it's just gonna end in 10 seconds. I'm gonna put up Saturday morning's video. I'm going to put up Saturday morning's rough draft video. It's going to be edited a lot better, but I'm going to be explaining to the crew members what to look for, how to help somebody. I'm basically going to make you guys my rider aids, okay, my range aids. What a range aid is out on the MSF motorcycle range where we coach. A raid aid is somebody that helps set out cones, helps direct some of the traffic, and then once they get good and they recognize how to read the range cards and whatnot, they're able to help do the demos. So it's a real huge help for the coach, and that's what I want to bring you guys in as, basically my helpers. So we're going to be helping each other out. So let's go ahead and watch this video, and I'll see you guys in the Discord.
What's up, everybody, DanDanTheFireman here. Today we're in a parking lot. We're going to be practicing our fundamental motorcycle skills. We're going to be going over tight turn from a stop, a U-turn, figure eight, progressive braking, emergency swerving, and we're going to make sure that all of us are maintaining our skills during this whole situation, especially those that are commuting to work and still have to go out in traffic and still have to utilize their skills. So today we're going to be focusing on tight turn from a stop. It is the basic fundamental skill that will translate into future skills, because what we're focusing on here is head turn and vision, along with tilting the handlebars and counterweighting, and then also friction zone control and throttle control. So all those techniques are exemplified in one exercise, and it will push you into good U-turns and push you into good figure eights. Before we really jump into it, I need to obviously show you what it is we're working with here. And what you can do is find a parking lot, because remember, a lot of restaurants, a lot of schools, a lot of places are closed and they have big parking lots. And all you really need is 3 spaces. And that is going to pretty much be the max of what you're going to need for today's exercise. So 3 spaces, you're good to go. Now, if you don't have a parking lot like this where there's a bunch of lines that will designate where you need to go, what you can do is get about 4 to 6 cones, or get 3 tennis balls, cut them in half, and now you have 6 cones, very high vis green that you're able to see, and if you run them over, not a big deal. So there you go, that's all you need. Now, for those of you that want to participate in the Discord and share your parking lot exercises, we have a whole new section where the DDFM crew, community managers, rider coaches, and even myself will help critique and help you. What you can also do is have an action camera, or have a tripod, or have a buddy. Make sure you guys are socially distancing. Have a buddy record with the phone, share it to the parking lot, and we'll help you out, and we'll tell you what it is you can do better, or if you did a great job, or whatever it is. So make sure you guys do that also. So the way the structure of this training series is going to be is I'm going to show you the exercise 3 different times. The first time I'm going to separate each movement. So head turn, handlebar turn, counterweight, and then getting ready to go. So that's kind of like the first one. The second one is going to be a little bit more fluid. It's almost like a blending of all the separate exercises. The third one is going to be blended all the way through and just done correctly. And then I'm going to give you the #1 tip for each exercise that will help you out tremendously. So let's go ahead and jump into this. All right, now that we have everything set up, I want to show you real quick what we're working with. We're going to utilize 1 parking space out of the 3 that we're going to be using for the figure eights and U-turns and whatnot. So right here, if you don't have the actual lines, what I'm having here also is the cones. So I'm going to have 2 cones dictating this is where I'm going to park the bike, and I'm going to have 3 cones dictating where the end is, where my goal is to not go past, is to stay inside here. So if you want to know, it's just about, for me, 1, 2, 3. I would say about 3 steps for you also, if you want to just measure it that way. And what we're going to do is try to make it through here and go that way. This is my tripod right here, and this is where you would put your action camera or your phone with a tripod to record everything. So let's go ahead and jump into this one. You don't need the drone up there. That's just to show you guys a little bit extra. So tight turn from the stop is literally tight turn from the stop. So you need to start the handlebars already turned. So when you do that, you're going to feel the weight go to this foot or this side, wherever the handlebars are turned. So what you need to do is counterweight and utilize your upper body to do that. So turn the handlebars, counterweight, and you notice how I'm looking at the camera? I want you guys to use that as a clue or a cue. That's where your head should go. Whew, it's a little hot. From there, you're gonna go ahead and put it into first gear. So then we're gonna utilize friction zone and throttle control. So once again, we're gonna go ahead and look, tilt the handlebars, get counterweight, get ready for this friction zone, and give it a little bit of throttle. So let's go ahead and do the first one. Now, it's okay to put your foot down. It's okay to struggle a little bit, and it's okay to the handlebars to move. Remember, we're not looking for perfection. We're looking for maintaining of skill. So now that was number one. Number two, I'm gonna just do it nice and smooth, but I'm still gonna say what I'm doing. So head turn, handlebar turn, first gear, counterweighting, a little bit of friction zone, and a little bit of throttle. Now remember, the whole point of this exercise is to practice those movements. The head turn, the handlebars turned, the counterweighting, friction zone and throttle control. That's gonna help you so much when you're out on the street having to do this at a stoplight or in a parking lot like this, trying to get out of your spot without running into the next ones. So this is the third exercise, I'm just gonna do it. So let's go ahead, tight turn from a stop. I want you to do this for 10 minutes. Just go back in line. Do it for 10 minutes straight. So put your tire on the line or in between the cones, turn the handlebars, get a little bit of counterweighting, push. There you go. You're gonna find what works for you. Some bikes are better than the others when it comes to slow speed stuff. So if you wanna practice the other way, all you have to do is get on the other side in between these two cones and do the same process going left. So once again, head and eyes turned, counterweighting, handlebars turned. Let's start the friction zone and a little bit of throttle control. There we go. So remember guys, head and eyes looking, handlebars turned, counterweighting, friction zone, throttle control. Those are 5 movements that you need to utilize for this exercise and then utilize for the U-turn and utilize for figure eights with a little bit extra, a little bit added. But here's the one tip that will really help you out, okay? So when you are ready to do this and you're getting to go, one thing that you can do to help out with that counterweighting is to literally on this side push down and then put your body the opposite way. If you ever feel like you gotta put your foot down, go ahead and put your foot down, but here's the thing, you wanna get good enough to where you never have to do that, so do a little more counterweighting to fix that problem. If you have any questions, once again, join the Discord and we're gonna help you out. Head and eyes, handlebars turned, I'm counterweighting, and I'm getting ready for the friction and throttle control, but now I'm gonna push, see how I'm pushing down? That's what I'm gonna do now. Once we get going, you can push down. So this is what it looks like when you're just constantly pushing down, and we're gonna get ready for the figure eight or U-turns. So I'm pushing the handlebars down while counterweighting. That's all that is. Push this down once you get comfortable and you find that balance, and that's gonna help you out with the U-turns and figure eights later on. So once again, build upon the skills that we have, and it's gonna translate to everything else. So once again, this exercise is just gonna be the foundation for the next few. The reason why we have to do this is because once again, we exit a parking lot, we don't wanna go wide and hit the other parked cars on the other side. Also, it's gonna help us out with stop signs. It's gonna help us out getting out of our driveways. So this is a really good fundamental skill to learn that is gonna translate to real life things on top of being really cool when you do some really cool U-turns and figure eights and everything. So guys, if you want to get some critiques or if you wanna get some help on an exercise like this or figure eights, emergency swerves, emergency braking, anything like that, make sure you join the Discord and then post it in the parking lot section of the training center. It's gonna make a lot of sense when you join. Remember, you can utilize a phone or an action camera with a tripod, or go out with a buddy and then have him film it and then show you afterwards, like, hey man, you weren't counterbalancing here, you didn't look very well. As soon as your handlebars turned, you looked the opposite way, so target fixation, or it messed up your shoulders. All these different things can be very helpful to make you a better rider. Plus on top of it, if you know what you're doing and you want to help out other new riders, join the Discord and let them know, help them out. I will be posting my training exercises. I'll be posting all these different things for the crew themselves to really foster a good environment for you guys. At the end of the day, I can lead you to water, but you might not drink. So I can lead you to the parking lot and you might not practice, but this is what the community is for, and we're gonna help each other out, especially through these really screwed up times, okay guys? So next week we'll be going over the U-turn, and then the week after that, the figure eight. And I want to see you guys in the Discord, so join up. I'll see you guys around.